There you go. Right, I decided to make this video soon. Do another kind of video like this where I'm going to talk with a friend of mine about various movie issues and things, and stuff we'll be covering, stuff like the Spider-Man reboot, the Oscars and so on. But no, I've used this camera before on computers and Macs at where I study. I haven't done it on my Mac and tried to put it on YouTube, so I need to check it works first. So hopefully this will work. I don't know how long this video, how many parts this is going to be, but it's my DVD collection. I've taken off the top row, so let's pan over here and start. Okay, I kind of buy mainly stuff that I really like. I don't usually buy stuff I don't particularly like, so I don't go mad. But if I like something, say a director or an actor, I usually get most of their stuff. So here's my Jim Carrey collection to start off. We've got Yes Man. The light's not that good here. We've got Yes Man, very good movie. The number 23, a movie I don't particularly like, but because Jim Carrey's in it, I thought I'd get it. We've got Fun with Dick and Jane, not so good Jim Carrey movie. Lemony Snicket, pretty good children's movie considering Jim Carrey's good in it. Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind, one of the Bruce Almighty, one of Jim Carrey's better, most recent comedies, up there with like sorry, not Anchorman, up there with Yes Man in terms of his good recent ones. The Majestic, pretty boring to be fair, good but you know, pretty boring. Me, Myself and Irene, it's not my favourite Jim Carrey, but you know, it's good. Slightly overrated I personally think, but it's still pretty good. Man on the Moon, great film if you haven't seen it, one of Jim Carrey's best serious performances. Very good movie indeed. The Truman Show, one of my all-time favourites, in my top 20 of all time. I'm sure you've all kind of seen this, sorry about the zooming then, but it's very, very good. Liar Liar, probably my favourite kind of all-out Jim Carrey comedy movie, along with Dumb and Dumber, but I kind of consider that, in terms of his role in it, his role is equal to Jeff Daniels, so this is kind of my favourite lone Jim Carrey comedy movie. The Cable Guy, very misunderstood, underrated Jim Carrey movie. Dumb and Dumber, my 10th favourite movie of all time, so as you can tell, I pretty much like everything about this film. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, not as good as the first one. Kind of like one of those movies that you think is funny when you're a kid, and then when you look back at it, it's not so good. But still, you know, it's good. It's okay. Ace Ventura, one of my favourite movies. As I say, this is still kind of corny when you look back at it, but it's better than the second one by a mile. Oh, falling down now. The Mask. I kind of forget this is a Jim Carrey movie when I look at them all, probably because he's wearing the mask. Rather obviously, but yeah, still good, you know, childish but good. So yeah, that's my Jim Carrey collection. Let's shove those to the side. This is absolutely ruined. I hope I can remember how I ordered these. All these next ones are pretty random. We've got Sweeney Todd, great Tim Burton movie, great movie of 2000. Bloody, violent, cool. Austin Powers, 7th favourite movie of all time, brilliant. Wayne's World, in my top 50 or so favourite movies of all time, but it would be higher because it's high because I love the first one, and the second one is practically just the first one again, but the first one is Wayne's World, and it's my 5th favourite movie of all time. Can't get enough of this, good old Wayne's World. True Lies, great movie, great Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, James Cameron's director. You know, a bit corny, but still very, very good. There we go. Favourite movie of 2006, Smoking Aces. I make no excuses about this. Yes, it's over the top, so on and so forth, but it really is one of my favourite movies, and definitely my favourite movie of 2006. Okay, as I say, these are fairly ordered. These kind of my 80s comedy movies. Got Big, very childhood favourite. very good. Tom Hanks. I'm running out of room to chuck them. Another Tom Hanks 80s movie, The Burbs, a very good movie. It's funny how this is uncut, but it's only uncut because they show a scene from The Exorcist. The only reason it's uncut, I believe. Arachnophobia. How much did I get this for? You can have a look at the price. £4. That's probably a little too much, in fact. But it's very, very good. It's got, what's his name? John Goodman in it. And it's just about a load of spiders. But it's one of my favourite movies. I remember when I was a kid, when I first heard about it, it was about spiders. For some reason, I distinctly remember imagining like animated cartoon spiders for some reason that had like this cult and following, and they were like a kingdom of spiders. I don't know why I imagined that, and then I watched it and it was just spiders, but it was really, really cool, and it stuck in my memory. I also have Gremlins, but I couldn't find it. Another 80s movie I love. Here we go. John Hughes, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, the brilliant John Candy, who I also really enjoy in Cool Runnings, which I do have on DVD, but it's my mum's, so I haven't really shown it here. Great movie. My favourite, oh, it's loose. My favourite John Candy movie, Uncle Buck. They always show this at Christmas, like in the day, but it's actually, well, it's a 12, but I think it was originally a 15 when it was out. Hold up, it's loose, I think. Yeah, it's loose. Hold up, let me pop it back in. There you go. Okay, more 80s. We get more 80s here. Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead. I don't know how many of you have seen this, but it's got Christina Applegate in it, who was in Anchorman, I do believe. Unless she was somebody else. No, it was her. I think it was her. Christina Applegate. Yeah, Christina Applegate. I'm not too sure. Yeah, she was in Anchorman, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead. Again, cheesy 80s comedy with stereotype characters and stuff, but very, very good for, you know, trip down memory lane. Okay, this is kind of my Bill Murray collection, sorry, now, but that isn't related to Wes Anderson, which will also, you know, be a separate video, not video, in part 2 or whatever. Scrooged, great Christmas movie, another great 80s movie too. Scrooged. Groundhog Day, one of the best movies of the 90s, very good movie indeed. I'm sure you've all seen it. Lost in Translation, one of his best recent roles. Brilliant movie, should have got Best Actor. Broken Flowers, £2 score. Broken Flowers, not my favourite Bill Murray, it's kind of a little too sombre, and kind of not too interesting for me, but still pretty good. Shattered Glass, my second favourite movie of all time. You guys need to see this film if you haven't already seen it. It's about a writer for oh god, I can't remember the magazine, but a magazine. It's like an in-flight magazine for the president, and he basically lies on a few stories and gets found out. And it's, well, he kind of gets found out. They kind of suspect him, and you kind of follow them figuring him out, and him not knowing they already know, and blah blah blah. It's very good, very, very good. Forrest Gump, classic. Everybody's surely seen this. Terminator 2, one of the best movies of all time. Oh look, sideways. One of the best movies of all time. Fantastic, brilliant. It's my 8th favourite movie. Brick, my like 20th favourite movie, pretty much. Got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, who was in 500 Days of Summer recently. Okay, just picked this up today actually. I don't know why. That's the only reason it's in this bit. Extras, the Christmas special, because I recently got into Ricky Gervais, Merchant and Pilkington on the podcasts, which I recommend anybody check out. Okay, these are kind of 2008 to 2009 movies now. Rock and Roller, really good Guy Ritchie movie, really enjoyed that one. Frost Nixon, a movie that I really, really loved, and if you watch my review you could tell that when I first did my review, and I have since kind of, my opinions of it's gone down a little. Really enjoy it. That's Frost Nixon. Okay, Role Models, pretty good recent comedy.